Hey guys, welcome back to One Love Cakes. I'm Vanessa, and who's ready to see what I've got in store today? So, since we're back in school, I thought it would be cool if I taught you guys how to do some secret messages so you can send to your friends or coworkers or just for fun. So first, you get a blue marker, write whatever message you want. Now that you're done with that, you get your red marker and you're gonna just scribble all around it. Now, can you see what this says? No. All right. How about now? Yay! So this is acetate paper, clear red paper. You can use also, sometimes you have binder dividers that are clear and red, just like this. Or you can find these in your local supply stores, arts and craft stores, anywhere. Acetate paper or clear red plastic will do it. So let's now turn this into a cake. All right, so now it's time to do our cake. I split up my 2 tiers into 4 so that we can fill these layers with a bunch of good stuff. So first things first, let's moisten our cake with some sugar water. Always want to keep our cakes nice and sweet and moist. All right, time to stack. So we're gonna start off here. We are gonna do a rim of buttercream. Keep everything in. Then we are going to put some Nutella. It's my favorite. We're gonna smoothen that out with our small offset spatula. And this might happen, so just keep it moving. All right, and sprinkle some M&Ms. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And then we're gonna put some more buttercream on top. Seal that all in. Whoops. Darn it. Gotta clean that up now. In a minute. Carefully lift your layers. Few M&Ms here. Now another rim of buttercream. Keeps everything locked in. Make sure to always push your bag down and spin. Hold your bag from the top so you have control where you're pushing out. Now we're gonna do some dulce de leche. Yummy. Yes. And now with your offset spatula, just move that out again. This cake is gonna be good. And now some more buttercream. Some more buttercream. Lock everything in nice and even. And our last layer. Great, our last layer broke. No problem. All right, time to do a little thin crumb coat, then our full coat, then some fondant. So let's do it. Let's do it. So this is just to lock in all those crumbs, and we're gonna throw it in the freezer, let it chill for 10 to 15 minutes and give it our final coat of buttercream. So it's nice and smooth. All right. Nice little thin crumb coat. I'm gonna toss it in the fridge. This is my favorite tool. Gets the cake nice and sharp. Now for those top edges, you're just gonna get your offset spatula and go towards yourself on the edge. And don't worry if it's not perfect. This is just our first crumb coat. All right, so here I have some pre-made sugar cookie. So what we're gonna do, surprise, surprise, we are gonna be making some glasses to be able to see our secret messages on the cake. And we're gonna be making them out of cookies. So what you need to knead your cookie so it's nice and mixed. And then what you're gonna do is get a piece of parchment paper, lay it on your surface. And then what I use so that our cookie's completely even are two little sticks, the same thickness, so that we can lay it on the sides of our parchment. And we're gonna get our dough and put it in the middle. Push down so it flattens out as much as possible. And then get another piece of parchment paper and put it on top. Carefully roll out your dough. Once it's nice and even, you see I'm on my sticks here, so it's all nice and even. You are going to lift up that piece of parchment, put it to the side, get our cookie cutters, and punch out our glasses. If you see that your cookie is sticking and not being able to come out easily, you can chill this first and then take it out. But since we know how to work, see, just pop it on out and place it on our cookie sheet. So I'm gonna do 2 of these, and then I'm going to stick my 2 sticks in there so I can hold my glasses to look through them. You just get any little stick and you carefully put it in the edge. You can use a toothpick stick, a skewer stick, a straw, anything that you have at home. Stick it on through. And now we will pop these in the oven for about 15 minutes. All right, so while the cake is in the freezer chilling and the cookies are baking, I'm gonna start working on our little pieces that we're gonna have our hidden messages on. Okay, so let's get to it. Don't forget, sprinkle a little cornstarch on your surface so that your fondant doesn't stick. And we're gonna roll. And we're gonna be using all these different cutters just to do different designs to make it fun and pop. You have to be guessing, trying to figure out what the secret messages are on the cake. Pretty cool. So try to do these ahead of time so you can let them set and get nice and hard, because we are gonna be using edible markers, so you do want your fondant to be set up so it's kind of like if you're drawing on a piece of paper, like we did at the beginning. So we're gonna, pretend to cut here. Okay, yeah, that's one down. And two, little square. All right, so now that our pieces have pretty much dried up, it's time to write some secret messages. All right, so make sure you get food writers. This is a Wilton Food Writers. These are edible markers. You can write and eat from this, okay? Make sure you're using edible. It has to be edible. All right, so you're gonna start off with your blue, thick blue, and let's think of a message. What do you think we should write on it? Comment down below. All right, so my first message is going to be, I'm going to hide it from you. No, I'll let you see this, and the next one I'm going to hide from you. All right, so you get to see my first message, which says super yummy cake. Now for the rest of them, I'm gonna do them, and then let's see if you can figure out what I wrote when we put our secret glasses on. Okay, cool. So after you write, make sure you write these and let them set, because this is edible. So if you go and try to do the red swirls right on top, it's gonna smear everything, and like combine the two colors, you're gonna have purple smear everywhere. So let these set and then come back and do your red, okay? We're about to pull our cake out the fridge. Now we're just gonna roll out our fondant first, so it's nice and ready, so it's ready to just be thrown right onto the cake. Remember to sprinkle your surface with some cornstarch so it doesn't stick. And always don't forget to rotate it. And then let's roll. Time to throw our fondant on. Ta-da! It's not that easy. Now, first with our hands. And as you can see, sometimes it will crack because it's heavy, but that's okay because we can fix it. Keep rolling it, spinning it around. So don't worry about these little tiny cracks because we are going to be covering them. Yay! So if you have a few cracks, don't worry, you can always cover them, or you can make some paste with fondant and just a little bit of water, just rub it together and it creates a paste, and you can just cover those little edges. One thing I like to do to make my edges nice and sharp, I like to flip it on another cake board, get my fondant smoother, and push it all the way down, just so it has that super sharp edge. That's my trick. If you have a better trick, share. Let me know what you do to make your fondant super smooth. And voila, see? Smooth edges. All right, guys, so here are our cookies that we made. As you can see, I popped some holes in them, and now I can look through them. So we're gonna roll out some blue to make our glasses blue, since the lenses are gonna be red. Okay, so pay attention. Now, we're gonna get our acetate paper, and we're gonna cut little round, just enough to go around the little holes. See, I would say it's just about this big. So I'm gonna freehand it, but if you're not comfortable freehanding, just trace a circle. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's okay. Now let's punch out our glasses shape. Voila. Cool, huh? Now with a small little circle cutter, before we actually cut, we're just gonna give it a quick mark, just so we know where our things are. See if these things actually fit. All right, so this is gonna be a little tricky. Let's see first if these things fit perfectly. Yes. Flip over your glasses. And just with some water, you're gonna coat the back side of your fondant. And carefully pick up your lenses. Let's see, which one should I put this over? Put them over your holes. And carefully flip and paste your glasses. Oh yes, and now we have our shades. Cool. All right, so let's get back to decorating our cakes. Just gonna do a couple polka dots so we can throw some polka dots all over our cake. So we're just gonna, with the same cutter you used earlier, just punch out a bunch of little holes. Now I'm just gonna use this tool I have here, as different dots, just to be able to help me get perfect dots so I can put my dots perfectly along the cake. And I'm just going with whatever space in between that I would like, just punching holes. Before we continue with that, I am going to show you, not going to show you all my messages, but I'm just going to show you how the blue has dried. So now we're going to get our red edible marker and scribble over it. And then that's how we're going to hide our secret messages. So basically you just get your red marker and you're just going to go over the entire message with your red. See? And now we're gonna do that to all of our other messages, and then we're gonna attach those and we're gonna see how many you can guess. Guess what, guys? We can actually see the messages. So in order for you to be able to see what I wrote, you're gonna have to make your own pair, and then you can rewatch the video and you'll be able to see what I wrote. Sorry, just kidding. Let's put these things on. So what we're gonna do here is just add some water and just stick these all around. All right, guys, so what do you think? So if you have some spare time and you're able to make these glasses, tell me what I have here. What does it say? If you figure out what this word is, don't look so long, don't try to zoom in, use your glasses, write it in the comments below. Don't forget to share this video, try it at home, and if you do, tag me at One Love Cakes, and don't forget to subscribe and ding that bell. Now, let's try this cake. Oh, plate please. Oh yes, check out all of those fillings. Nutella M&Ms, Italian meringue buttercream, dulce de leche, M&Ms, and buttercream. Yummy. Till next time.